You got a job? I love that. They don't really say that, but that's, you know.
That's what they mean.
That's what they mean. You got your job because of us. I'd hate to see your job. It's a nice looking job. Little shakedown. So, which one is it going to be, of course?
H1.
Definitely, because it does not have
The equal
equal sign of any kind. So it's H1 is P2 bigger than P1. HO?
Less than or equal to.
Less than or equal to.
Negation.
Now I'm breaking a rule. Let me make this really clear. Maybe this will help that I've made this mistake already. We haven't seen one of these problems where it's a one-tail test yet. And where the tail goes is a little freaky. But because in the formula, you remember on the top the formula is x bar 1 minus x bar 2? So you always want your 1 stuff first. So let me rewrite this. I want my 1 stuff first. Because it looks like my tail would be over there. I would be completely wrong if I set my formula up the way it's supposed to be set up. Always put your 1 stuff first. It'll make sure your tail's in the right place. So if P2 is bigger than P1, then obviously P1 is less than P2. And so P1 is, for the HO, the opposite. So how many tail tests? I knew it was a one tail test, but now I know which side. Which side is the tail going to be on?
Less.
That one. I like it. And some of you guys might realize if P1 is less than P2, when I do P1 minus P2, I'm going to get what kind of number? Negative. So it would be on that side, right? So as long as I put P1 first and do the formula the way it's given, I'll be fine. Sometimes people get stuff on the wrong side and it looks all freaky. Okay. Then second step is Z or T or nothing. Some of you guys might realize part of that question is kind of moot. Z or T or nothing.
Z.
So the part that's moot is T. You would never use T for an NPQ kind of problem. Remember that?
Yeah.
T-scores are not for those. It's either Z or nothing really here. And what do you check?
If it's greater than 30, or if it's normal.
Not greater than 30.
5.
5. What about 5?
Normal enough. It's normal enough. Greater equals.
Good. I love it. And you'll see, I think they say it here somewhere. No, they don't. Those dorks. Screw them. What you actually need to use is NP bar and NQ bar. Because that's your best guess for the real percentage, is the bar. So what was P bar? 643. What's N? And actually we need N1 and N2. We need all these to be beautiful, bigger than 5. So P bar is 0.643. So what's N1? What's my sample size here? Is 19. So 19 times 0.643. And what's that?
Um, 12.217.
Beautiful. 12.217. Bigger than 5. What's 19 times? Now what's Q bar?
Yeah, 1 minus 0.6.
Good. Yeah, the rest of 0.643. So 0.3.
6.7857.
0.357. Good.
6.783.
Bigger than 5.
Yes.
Check. Sweet. And the men are obviously going to work because the men's number is larger. So if you have 2 different samples, which you will, 2 different sample sizes, just test the smaller one. If it checks out, the other one's going to check out too. How are we doing so far? Roughly well. Now this might be, I was trying to find it real quick. I can't remember the book where it's got it. This is what I did when I was a student. I can't remember exactly which this book does right now, but that's too bad. They might do the whole, I'll look it up later. I'm not overly concerned. Good. Yay. Third step. use alpha of 0.01. So all this here means, what does all this here mean? What did we just check?
If it's
Normal enough, so then I can use
the z-score.
z-scores. Good. So if I have alpha 0.01, how many tail tests is this? One. So I got a one tail test, 0.01. What's my z-score going to be?
2.326. Negative 2.326.
Good. How are we doing so far? What I really want you to pick up on is how these steps are basically the same. Chapter 8, Chapter 9, I keep saying that. There are little differences, but the main idea of checking to see if it's normal or not, that's the same idea. It's a little bit different check here. The statements are a little different than before, but it's the same kind of idea, right? Here, if Z star is less than that, then reject HO, support H1. Cool, same stuff. Now, the formula is where things get a little bit freaky. And it's something you might expect. The formula for this, again, see if I got that right. It's been a while. Yeah. Yep, cool. Now, I know right now when you look at that formula, can you guys see it over there? All right. Plus, it's on page 451. That looks really disgusting, but you see how it's a lot like x bar 1 minus x bar 2 over the square root of s1 squared over n1 plus s2. I mean, it's got the same format. And really, the only difference is, again, everything's doubled. Like it was before. There's now 2 samples. There's now 2 of these where there used to be 1. It used to just be square root of pq over n.
You don't have to square the bottom?
No.
Because in 9.3 you have to square the bottom.
I know, but remember this. No, this is kind of cool. The n for a mean. Go with me now. Some of you guys are actually going with me. This is good. I can feel it. See how this is sigma squared? And do you see how this n for... Do you see how p hat, q hat takes the place of sigma squared?
Okay.
Do you see how p hat, q hat, in this case, p bar, q bar, takes the place of s squared? It's kind of cool to see that kind of thing happening in a few different formulas. At least it is for a math geek like me. You guys are like, can I have that damn thing written down? I'm all right. So now it's just a plug and shut. And again, you just got to be careful about parentheses and all that kind of stuff. P hat 1 was 0.632. P hat 2, 0.652. Divided by square root of. P bar was 0.643. Q bar we used just a second ago. That was 0.3. You can do it, Jeff. 5, 7. N1 was 19. N2 was 23. Good God. Have fun with that. So be careful with your parentheses. If you have the newer calculator that extends the square root symbol, that kicks so much ass. If you don't, I'm sorry. I'm the same way, actually.
It's called getting a new calculator.
Yeah. That's expected.
negative 0.1346.
Yeah. So who's playing along with me still? I got one suggestion. Who else got something? Everybody else get a number? Don't worry, it's a little freaky. Yeah, you should be getting negative 0.1346 something.
65, yeah. This is what I got.
148.
Got one now? Yes, sir.
So since if it's negative 1.346, so we rejected the HI.
So like 0.135 or something.
Yeah,
All right.
we rejected the HI.
You never reject HI.
We didn't support.
You fail to support HI.
Yeah.
Good. So back on step 3. Negative 0.135 is right there. That's not very far away from the mean. That's just a little over 1/10 of a step down. Not very impressive. We did not find evidence of a damn thing. We have failed miserably, which is fine. You did the problem right. You're supposed to fail in this case. They were so damn close, I wasn't going to see any evidence of any difference. You guys kind of with me? That's plenty. I got to get running anyway. So we'll pick it up there next time. I'll have the practice test for you on Wednesday. We'll finish out chapter 9 Wednesday.
So the conclusion is we failed to support HI.
Yeah, which one was the claim? The claim was H1. So yeah, exactly. We failed to support the claim that the percentage that more men own pets than women. I like it.
Sorry.
That's all right.